Alright, new Mutator here, and bringing you Myth World Cup 2012. Looks like only 4 players have showed up for name changers, and 6 still in the game for Guru. It is the 5th game of the QR3. Name changers have won 4 games so far, and we will see if Guru is going to use their superior numbers to make something happen against this name changer team. And Mr. Rousey, that's August there. Captain Sam, Highbrow Jokes, I believe, is Zach. Sam the Butcher, going to be captaining for Guru. Gimbal RS here in the south. Inquisitor, 2 Smoking Guns, Prince Pawn, the Black Knight, and Grog Monster are also on the team. So yeah, I mean, this is the name changer for us right here. 4 players. It's kind of a lot of units there, but I think it can be done with 4 players, no problem. And so it is assassins. So these monuments will be targeted by the opposing force across the map, all the way down into the valley and back up. So we will see in just a moment how this goes down. Typically, you know, the teams will defend the monuments and send out scouts and what have you, and look for entryways into the enemy's backfield, and there they will attempt to take out 1 or more of these monuments, and you know, sometimes they're able to take out all 3 depending on how the game you know, the events of the game, how that transpires, or you know, maybe they can win just by taking 1 game. And I believe I went over a little bit about how the rules have evolved a little bit, whereas in the past, even if you lose, you can still net some points based on how many flags you ended the game with, how many assassin units you took out, how many pigs you were able to successfully cross to the other side. Even if you lose the game, you still get some points, and if you win the game, you obviously get a bonus for winning, plus, you know, points for, you know, flags tagged and so on and so forth. But now it's just points awarded for the team that wins versus the team that does not win. And so far, I believe that Gimbal RS has not won any points yet in the qualifying rounds. Alright, so looks like I missed a little bit of the name changer strategy. I guess somebody's doing some defense and somebody's rushing west. But we will see in just a moment how that's going to go down. Of course, both sides are going to invest in some pus here. That's no surprise there. So it looks like Zach is going to be defending Ulrich, the Ulrich monument here in the middle, kind of the north center portion of the map. And once again, Gimbal RS, you know, not very chatty. I haven't seen them say very much at all in this game, or even in the other games. Maybe they talked more in the previous games. So here we have a large name changer force just sitting on the berserk monuments. And Zach is running down with a bunch of herons. And actually, Zach has a lot of units. Well, actually, everybody has a lot of units on the name changer squad. Look at that. It's because they only have 4 players. So really, the only point of contention, I mean, look at Gimbal RS. They are playing super defensively. They're not even scouting very much. They do notice this force here in the west, but they run away. And all they do is Inquisitor is sending in some herons, and Sam the Butcher is sending in a small contingent of herons as well. Huh, very interesting. Zach probably knew that Brigand was gonna go down, but what is Inquisitor doing? Inquisitor's hesitating before moving up. He probably gave up on the Brigand, saying, "Oh yeah, you know, we can kill him later." I'm not even sure what he was thinking there. But Captain going to meet him. And not a lot happening right now. It's kind of surprising. I think I understand why though, because the name changers are understaffed. They only have 4 players, so they have to play defensively. So we see a lot of pus just kind of being wasted there by Gimbal RS. Gimbal RS playing defensively probably because they are demoralized a little bit. You know, losing the first 4 games of this match and losing all their other matches as well. They probably are here and they're just not feeling it. They're like, man, I'm tired of losing, but you know, the way that you win is by making plays happen, and sitting on the flags like this, maybe they're just hoping for a tie. Although name changers have infiltrated the backfield here of Gimbal RS, they are going to try to hunt down the Black Knight's Mortar Dwarf, and we see that pus dudded there. That goal is going to pick it up once again, and nope, actually the pus goal does not pick up the pus, and now it's just a regular goal. Nice block there by August, taking that full brunt of that and taking all of that pus. Kind of some more wasted pus by Black Knight. That pus was better served elsewhere. I mean, I think that this map has satchels, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so they could have picked up these satchel charges and made a satchel bomb, and those Puscles would have been a lot more effective. So this monument is going to go down. There goes. All those archers go down as well, 88 to 65%. It's not looking good for Gru. I mean, here they are. I don't know why he doesn't heal that heron. Look at all these herons have heals. I'm sure they'd be willing to share. So Zach's massive heron fleet going to be able to do some massive damage here. And actually, I think that goal might be able to pick up some pus. If I'm not mistaken, it's hard to get an angle, a good angle when you're zoomed in like that. I think one of those might be. Oh well, I don't have the patience to verify that or not. So another monument goes down. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty hungry. I'm ready to go get some lunch and take a break. I found out that my previous match that I casted, my microphone, that I was using, had kind of shut itself off before I had even started, and I didn't even realize it until after I'd finished. So I was using my internal microphone on my laptop, so it sounds awful, it sounds horrible, but you know, what can you do? I can redo it, but then, you know, I already have so many games that I want to bring to you, and I've already done it, so I'm already kind of demoralized myself. But you know, that's part and parcel of when you try to do something kind of like this. So I'm just gonna run with it, roll with it, and hope that it's okay. All of those herons go down there. Fantastic shot there by two smoking guns. Zach just got destroyed there. Only 2 herons surviving. So it's 80% to 59%. And once again, I don't know if Gru understands the gravity of having only 1 monument left. And they haven't tagged any of the assassin targets of name changers, and they don't have too many units on this flag. Actually, a lot more units than I thought are here. And Sam is probably going to stupidly lose that. Nope, never mind. Yeah, actually, yes. And not only that, but some friendly fire there. Sam the Butcher and the mortar. So hopefully the you know, I'm gonna take some time and bring to you, hopefully very soon, the remaining matches of the QR3. I know I've been dawdling a little bit, but you know, it's been a pretty hectic and busy week. And actually, I don't mean to what's the word I'm looking for? Exaggerate, but it wasn't really all that hectic, to be honest. I just didn't have much of a chance to bring that to you. Like I said previously in a previous cast, my approach to these is pretty unorthodox, I imagine, and more on that later, possibly. But here we go. Looks like name changers have fled from behind the remaining monument there. It looks like Gru has mobilized in order to defend it, and they're kind of out of the backfield there. You know, Grog Monster has a heron there, but hasn't really inflicted too much damage. And there we see name changers, Sam doing a nice shot there, bringing in his mortar dwarves to deal some damage, and actually does quite a bit of damage, even though Inquisitor tried to dodge at the last second there. And another heron gets taken out. So I think it's just a matter of time. I don't think name changers are going to go for the 3rd monument. I think they're going to try to play it safe. Maybe they'll go for it. We'll see. If they get the momentum behind them, they might indeed succeed in taking this third monument. Though there is you know, a good amount of defense scattered around. All of the units are on the wrong side though. And Grog Monster is sending some units down to be intercepted here. And yep, we saw a Puskul just kind of die, and some nice dodging there by Captain. He's gonna go for something, but loses his Morterdorf. Maybe he didn't see Prince Pawn's Morterdorf hiding behind that Heron Guard. Now we have to remember that name changers have fewer players than the Gimbal RS team. So it is possible for them to lose units because of that reason. And that's probably why they've hesitated in pushing on this final monument here. So that Morterdorf was taken out there. And honestly, I don't think name changers are going to take this final monument. I don't think they have enough here to do that right now, nor enough time. There we see Sam losing his Morterdorf. So name changers kind of sloppy. I've noticed some sloppy play here by the name changers, but I think it might not just be merely sloppy. It might just be, you know, because they know they don't need to play top notch. They can afford to play, you know, a little bit less than 100% completely serious here. So August doing some massive damage, takes out that whole flotilla of herons there with his, but you know, like I said, not even able to put a dent in that remaining monument. But it doesn't matter because they did take the game and the match. They swept GRU 5-0. And let's look at the GRU team here, Gimbal RS. Not a too bad performance for some of these players. Black Knight with 98 damage, 84 damage, 2 smoking guns, 8 kills, 82 damage for Grog Monster. That's pretty decent, you know, 74 damage for Sam the Butcher. But really it's Sam with 230 damage. That's ridiculous. Mr. Rousey, August 222 damage, 22 kills. That pretty much explains it all right there. So I'm going to go ahead and get something to eat. It's been fun. NewMutator bringing you the QR3. Let's see, name changers easily taking this match, beating the Gimbal RS team 5-0. And until next time, it is the NewMutator signing out. Myth World Cup 2012.